What's up, everybody, to the CR? As always, with me is King Crux.
What up, kingcrux? Instagram, kingcrux, Snapchat. Hit me up.
On the other end of the uh, the world of California, we have Cole Cash, a.k.a. Incognesto.
Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, incognesto, also on Twitter.
Oh, that's right. Twitter, that too.
And I am Uncle Geno, a.k.a. scamlikely. Do not answer my phone calls.
And don't follow him.
Yeah, don't follow me.
Yeah. So let's. Oh shit! Let me turn. Okay. All right. Let's start off with some recent news. R.I.P. Anthony Bourdain.
Rest in peace.
Fuck, man.
Definitely, man. That dude was like what, early 2000, 2005 when they came out with like no reservations.
Dude, that was,
I
like, my
wanted to
favorite
be
thing
that
to
guy.
watch.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wanted to be that guy, man. Like
Straight
he,
up legend.
yeah, yeah, brought everybody together, like regardless of like what social status you are in every country, like just brought people together with food and drink. Like, man,
Yeah, dude.
it
Yeah,
was,
I used to, in college, I used to watch his show on Netflix all the time. And, like, my favorite episode of all time was freaking the Mexico episode.
oh really?
Oh, when he had the tacos.
Yeah,
or-
because he was eating a shit ton of tacos,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then they went to, like, a bar and they were drinking,
Tequila.
just, like, tequila, just
Yeah.
straight up. I was like,
Oh,
damn,
man.
dude.
Yeah, one of the ones was I think when he went to Cambodia,
Mm.
and then he spoke with a lot of some native some locals, and one of them was in like the war, like in the Vietnam War and the war in Cambodia, or like he was a soldier for Cambodia, and then he was fighting for the U.S. in Vietnam. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude, that shit sucks. Like how, like fucking suicide, dude. That's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
mental
I
health.
fucking woke up to
man.
that shit. That was, like, the first thing I saw on my phone when I woke
Yeah.
up this
I thought it was one of those like fake fucking
fake news.
yeah.
Yeah, fake death,
Yeah, man, but
whatever.
yeah, mental health, man, that you never know like how somebody's feeling, man. It's a huge issue now. And I'm glad like there's a lot of outlets now. There is a online. Did you ever hear about that? I don't know the service, but there's an online service now where you can chat with a counselor. So you
Oh,
pay
nice.
I believe starting it's $65 a week.
Oh,
Okay.
Unlimited sessions. You talk with a counselor.
yeah.
It could be every day. It could be like once or 2 days a week to talk to them, and then it's just another outlet. A lot of people don't want to go out and talk to counselors and psychiatrists. It's just something that people just go online now, and then just let it out, and then seek some help.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like the new step in helping people and reaching people, because nobody really wants to get on. A lot of people are strong online chatting and texting,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like it's hard to do it face to face or even on the phone now.
I mean, yeah, since technology is moving so forward and now we're just used to reading and texting and messaging and whatnot,
Yeah,
as long as there's a form like that, there's a channel that someone can, use to voice their opinion or, just get their feelings out.
yeah. Next, what
Reach
VR?
out. If you're struggling with something like that, reach out.
Yeah,
There's
definitely.
definitely someone out there that wants to or is willing to listen.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
It's cool because like you see how many like he was just like crazy legend, but you see how like the different types of people
Mhm.
that are like posting about him, and it's like people from like every
And
corner
walks of life, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
it's crazy. Like not just chefs, not just like celebrities, but like fucking every like you'll see like random people have like pictures with him
Yeah.
just out of nowhere because he just was out there. Like he fucking really did it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, he was never really political on the shows, which was nice. He's like, dude, he focused on a lot of just what people are comfortable
Food
with.
and
Just
culture,
food and it's food
Yeah,
and
that's
culture,
what's up.
man. Opened it up to a lot of people. Like
Yeah.
it's super refreshing, man. Just sad to see him gone, man. He did spawn a lot of people. Like Eddie Wong was a good example
I
of
read
like
his Instagram posts.
yeah, yeah.
Deep. I was like, oh man.
he came up. There's a lot of people just open to just food. A lot of people just want to experience food and culture, like how those two like intertwine. Like, yeah, it's he sparked a lot of like new people.
Yeah.
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 Rest in peace.
Yeah, dude.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers to Anthony Bourdain.
Cheers.
But all right, so switching gears because fuck, that was a
That's
kind
kind
of
of heavy.
Yeah,
that
switching
was
gears.
pretty heavy. So any gas this
This week.
week?
So I guess I didn't actually buy anything, right? I didn't buy anything, but I did get confirmation on something that I've been waiting for a month,
Which is
which is my my weightlifting belt.
oh yeah,
So
yeah.
I customized the weightlifting belt. I put like my logos on it, made it my colors and everything, and I just got the confirmation that it was done or completed today, and I was also sent out today. So I'm super stoked.
Fuck yeah.
So hopefully on the next episode of this, I'll whip it out and everyone can take a look at it.
Sick.
So, how about you guys? Any gas?
No, not really. I've been ever since you got that Oculus Go.
Oh shit.
I've been looking into, yeah, VR headsets to use on my
the
PC.
Vive.
Oh yeah.
The
When you said that's that, I saw that Barstool Sports posted that
Oh.
the fucking Fruit Ninja Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah,
Should be
dude.
Hey, that's the next wave. I
Dude.
feel like
Yeah.
Yeah,
guitar,
it's-
like Guitar Hero, and then also you know, well yeah, first you had like DDR, then you had
Yeah.
Guitar Hero, and then Rock Band.
That
Like,
game
also
that you guys
games.
saw was called Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you go with the beat and you like slice the cubes that are flying at you. You
Yeah.
slice them in a certain way and you go to the beat, just like Guitar Hero for real.
Oh man.
It's all VR and shit.
Yeah.
So then the way that they're shooting the video, it was like a screen that you could see it on too. So like
Yeah.
people could see you
On a screen.
slicing
doing
that shit.
Yeah, but it's like a big old green screen.
Otherwise, you-
Oh, is that big? I saw some guy. He was streaming that on Twitch.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was like, what the
Oh, yeah.
fuck? Do you have that big ass screen in your house? Like, holy
Actually,
shit.
I was watching the creators. I looked at their Instagram, and you actually don't need a green screen to actually play it. Like you just it kind of senses what's like still around you,
Uh-huh.
and then like it just projects the graphics in the background.
What?
Yeah,
Hmm.
but it looks super fun. I want to try that one day if we ever go out to like some ECC or some shit like that,
Yeah.
or what was it E3?
E3, yeah.
And they have that out. I want to try that.
Now next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you thinking about picking up anything? One of those?
It's
headsets?
hard, man. Like, I'd want to get something cheap, like some Windows mixed media headset.
I seen that. It's like they have a bunch of different brands. I think Dell makes one, Lenovo makes one,
HP,
Lenovo makes one,
fucking
HP.
yeah, but you know, because they're standalone
Yeah,
and they don't have the sensors, so it's all based on here, and then the
Yeah.
controllers, which like it's good, but there's one point where like the controllers have to read the sensor, right? So if
Oh,
I
yeah.
put it behind my back,
you won't be able. To,
it'll
you won't be able to tell.
disconnect, like depending.
Oh.
Then you have something like the HTC Vibe, which is like you put sensors all around your room, right? And then you know you can freely move around.
Oh, that's that. What were you calling it? The 6 points or something?
Or,
The
yeah,
si-
6 degrees of freedom.
6 degrees. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Where instead of sitting in one spot and looking around, you're like actually moving.
moving
and-
around. Yeah,
So,
and that's
I
like
get all lost.
500. The first generation's like 500, but it could go up to 1,000. But I don't know, man. Hardware looks nice, but it's just software. I don't know where. Like I
In a
think
couple years, I think
Yeah.
it'll definitely get better in a couple of years.
yeah, and I don't know what only software I'd probably want to do, which I've never played, which is Skyrim. It's an RPG, and then you know you fucking fight and magic and all that shit. But I don't know, yeah. And something creepy like VR chat, but I'd probably not do that. Yeah, but I've just been looking into stuff. Nothing bought yet. We'll see. I'll keep you
You got
updated.
gas. You always got gas.
yeah. So this toy brand NECA,
Yeah.
they released like some crazy like detailed figures, and they came out or it came out with a pre-order for a San Diego Comic Con exclusive of the Ninja Turtles, the movie Ninja Turtles, the first movie.
Yeah.
And dude, they look fucking sick. Like I don't know. It was one of those things where you just catch it on Instagram like all crazy, and you're like, what the? I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I got lucky, and they did a pre-order for 3 days in a row, and I got lucky and like got it, and it sold out in a minute, and I got in with the first minute, but see if
I could probably put it on screen too.
Boom.
Damn. Here, let me put it. I think
That
I could
looks
put it
sick.
on screen.
Okay. Yeah, dude. So I'm all pumped. Like it's gonna ship after Comic Con.
Oh, okay.
So they'll probably be up here like fucking chilling with us.
Oh yeah, chilling with us today is Jon Snow, Daenerys, and then this creepy ass bitch in the background. Cersei. Lannister.
Nah, man, she's badass, dude. She's
Yeah.
super dark character, but yeah,
Yeah.
really good.
She's a really good character because I love to hate her. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of another HBO show that we're going to discuss today, Westworld, Season 2, Episode 7. Does anyone want to try to take a stab at the name?
La,
I know it's French. It's like French accent. So.
I don't know.
Ec-
Les
Escort-
Écorchés.
Is it? I thought it's Écorchés.
We'll go with that.
Écorchés.
We're going with that.
I have no idea what it means though.
I don't know.
Oh, it means the castaway or something like that.
It means,
Oh. It
It's
sounded
not-
like something like fire or something.
Yeah.
Scorching hot.
Écorchés.
But then,
It's-
but then that was the previous one. Match, like the match.
Oh, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I thought it had to relate with that kind of.
Yeah, like keep going with the flames. But it's like castaway, like the castaways. I have no idea why.
Oh,
Castaways.
so what the fuck happened in this episode?
Yeah, what the fuck happened? A lot happened in this fucking episode.
Yeah, man. It's wrapping up. It started to wrap up a bunch of like plot holes are just continuing on, but we're coming up what three more episodes, right? 10?
Mhm. Almost.
I'm
yeah.
hoping. More? Maybe no. More.
No, I think it's probably 10, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll probably be 10 episodes. So where do you guys want to start off?
Let's see, man. We could start off from the beginning,
Yeah. Well, we've.
or we could start off with each character like we did last time.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mike. Spoilers. Spoilers
Yeah,
for everybody.
we have a homie Mike. He's
He's
a little
still in there.
behind. He's a little behind, and we're gonna spoil the fucking shit out of it.
So anybody watching this shit that hasn't seen the episode,
Yeah.
your spoiler alert is
Spoilers.
right now. All right.
Yeah. So okay, I guess so we can go back to some of the answers that were the questions that were answered.
Okay.
So like the whole Dolores testing for fidelity.
Yeah.
So that was answered, right? Where they were in Arnold's house in
Yep.
the simulation,
hmm
and then
in the cradle.
in the cradle, and they were testing for fidelity in the cradle.
hmm
So okay, so that
So-
answers that.
So
Okay.
right now we're seeing that Ford and Dolores were trying to make an Arnold based on the memories that Ford had and Dolores had, right?
Yeah.
So
That's
that's the product is basically Bernard.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got that. I was like, what the... Yeah, the whole. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I didn't pay attention enough, even though I watched it 3 times. But I still was like, what the fuck?
It's still confusing. I mean, like, there's things about this episode that I liked, especially getting answers, and there's also things that I didn't like. Just to like, I'll name one that kind of bugged me was the scene where Angela was the side of the cradle. And,
Oh, yeah.
And then that one.
That dude like was gonna. He could have capped her like really easily.
Yeah, and like, she like
Seduced him.
seduced him basically.
All easily when he was like a fucking mercenary sent to kill them.
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm
that
like-
dude from the start though was kind of a creep.
Yeah.
You know, remember
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
every little like every time they showed him, he's like, "Oh, look at these motherfuckers," or like, "Oh, look at that. Oh, damn, that is a waste." Like he was always like he was set up to be like a super creep.
Oh, I guess I didn't notice that. It was just
Yeah.
kind of like I was just kind of watching it and seeing like, wow, like this guy is actually falling for this right now.
Right?
Like I
No,
couldn't believe
yeah,
it.
It was a
Like,
little,
me
yeah.
too.
He fell for it a little too easily. Like it was a little
Yeah.
too good to be true, you know.
but then again,
Yeah.
I think if I was in that situation and Angela was doing that to me,
Yeah. He was kind of like he was doing that earlier in the episode when he was shooting people, right?
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
he's like, "Get some," or something, right? And he was just being super cocky, just too into himself,
yeah,
right? And then like, but I think they set him up to be super creep, and then a lot of people like that scene, and a lot of people didn't. What did you
I mean,
guys think?
I like that scene just because of what Angela said, like her monologue throughout the entire time when she's like describing how like what she was built for.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
she's like, I'm like sexy but not intimidating, and I'm like smart but not, you know. She's like
yeah,
she's listing off her traits, and I'm like, damn, like that monologue was pretty awesome. And then when she ends that monologue, she says, "Welcome to Westworld." And
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's fucking sick, because that's how she introduced
William.
William the
Yeah.
first
Yeah.
time he arrived in the
Start.
park. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's sick, dude.
No, I thought that was good.
So, I mean, like the writing up to it was kind of, you know, iffy
Mhm.
for me, but like the execution or the dialogue between the two characters, or just the monologue between Angela, she killed it.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a
So-
good one.
And then like R.I.P. to a bunch of a couple of like not key, but like you know, long running characters
Like who?
like fucking Mike. I need to catch up.
Sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Fucking Lawrence. R.I.P. Lawrence.
Oh, he
He got blasted. Who else?
That was a good
Um,
moment.
I don't want to say Clementine. I don't want to say it because if I don't know if we go to spoiler
She,
territory.
I mean, she could get the laser killed.
In the trailer,
Uh-huh.
she's riding a horse and they're following her with like the dune buggies or whatever they have. So like she's on a horse riding somewhere.
Oh, for the next episode, you
for
mean?
for one of the next episodes.
So she's
Yeah.
a
Oh,
really,
okay, so she's
so
still
instead
alive.
of looking like a zombie, now she's an actual zombie. And shit.
She's a hot ass zombie.
Yeah, right.
Then who else? It was so Lawrence, Clementine, Angela, obviously.
Oh man.
I know.
Yeah, but I feel like they had to
Yeah.
kind of like take a bunch of people out because there's like those two actors are really good, especially dude Lawrence. Like I like his character. He plays good characters.
I have a question about that now. So,
Yeah.
Lawrence, like when they're in the showdown. So, when Maeve, the Men in Black,
Mhm.
and Lawrence are having that showdown. Well, I mean, the Men in Black gets capped like fucking 4 or 5 times,
Yeah.
Dude.
right?
That's
And
a
he's
question.
still
We'll
alive.
get into that one later though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll yeah. So during that confrontation between Maeve and Lawrence, she was like, I feel like she was trying to control him, but since he's kind of woke already, like he's woke.
Yeah.
She no, but she like sped it up. Like she woke him more up. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
Yeah.
she was like not. She wasn't really like trying to control him, but more like to like open him up more.
Yeah, because after she told him that, like, look into his eyes and tell me, like, you know, it's like
Yeah.
all the shit he's done to you, basically.
Yeah.
And like he like kind of remembers and he's like putting it all together. That's when he turns.
So then did Maeve know about those? Like, could she remember what Lawrence went through?
I don't know.
I don't think
Is
so.
it part of, like, the
Oh,
mesh?
maybe, yeah. Because the
Like,
mesh
it's
net,
part of the
the
mesh
mesh
network,
network,
yeah.
yeah.
So you could kind of like dig into other hosts' memories, maybe.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they nerfed her a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
They
because she
nerfed
could
her a
only
little
control like weak-minded people that are not awake.
Yeah.
kind
Because
of
I mean, in Shogun World, dude, she was fucking
American,
like
motherfuckers.
OP. Like she can control everybody and shit. And then now
Yeah.
that she's in Westworld, where people are a little more woke, she can't really control as many people. So they definitely nerfed her, just like they nerfed Dolores when they got rid of the tech and the tablet.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's why she couldn't really tell Dolores what to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
because she
but
was
didn't.
already
Yeah,
woke too. But
Lawrence
Lawrence
knows.
being woke and capping Men in Black.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
That was bound
He
to
had like
happen,
one
yeah.
quote though. He did like, "You killed her so you could finish a game,"
Yeah.
some shit like that. Which I
That's-
don't
yeah,
know what
that's
that
him,
means.
like-
Yeah.
Well, no, because it was just in a previous
Oh,
previous
yeah.
loop.
Oh, when he killed his wife.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because that was when he was trying to find the maze.
Oh, that's right.
In a previous episode too, he did kind of mention something to
How he was starting to remember.
that he was
right?
starting to remember different. So like
Yeah.
I think is when the Confederados took over like the little town, and they got captured and put inside of the church or whatnot, right? And then he was saying like, oh, like
He remembered he had a daughter, right?
yeah, he remember he had a daughter, but in that loop or that time frame, Lawrence didn't tell the Men in Black that, so
Yeah.
he was already kind of waking up. Or
Yeah.
so now he's gotten to the point where he's fully awake, but unfortunately he got capped.
Yeah.
Dude, and why
Because-
wouldn't
yeah,
like the Man in Black realize that? It's like, dude, he's not really my friend. I've done so much shit to this guy.
Yeah.
And he's remembering.
And that-
like,
yeah.
why wouldn't he not like figure that out? Like, you think, oh, I'll deal with it when it happens. Like, come on, man. You're smarter than that.
With
We all
his
know this.
experience- With all of like the Man in Black's experience, he still does some noob shit, like the honeypot.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In the last episode.
Oh
He's-
yeah,
Like even his daughter knew, like, what the fuck are you doing, like.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, but I think maybe too his old age is kind of getting.
Probably.
You think
'Cause he's
so?
like misremembering a bunch now, and like.
Or
Or
I know,
yeah,
or-
he always
yeah,
getting
or.
shot so much, man. How many people? Only Tupac and 50 Cent had like survived that many shots.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
yeah, he got capped in the arm, the leg, in both arms, the leg, and then in the gut or the chest, depending on where
Yeah.
Lauren shot him.
Lawrence
Yeah.
shot him.
So then so what do you think is gonna happen? We'll talk about it now. What do you
Yeah.
think is gonna happen? I think his daughter's gonna obviously show
Yeah,
up.
she's
and
gonna
fucking
roll
save
up.
him.
She's gonna roll up and she's gonna save him.
Save
Yeah.
him or cap him. Oh, shit.
Do you think she's gonna do the host test?
No what?
The host test? Cause he's kind of like a host, man. He took too many shots. Like,
That brings the whole back to the last episode with the fidelity test. Remember
Yeah.
how like
how he
She
kind of
told
like
him-
failed it.
yeah, so she like told him like, oh, like, or he told her like, oh, you were terrified of the elephant,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
then she turns back and said her mom was scared of the elephants. You know, like that could have been some sort of like fidelity test, right?
Maybe.
Because like he's not actually.
Yeah.
remembering.
Yeah, and he like took all these shots and he's still
Alright, so
alive.
opinion: do you think he's a host?
That's a
Do you
fact.
think
I
he's a
feel-
Fact conspiracy.
I feel like they're making it too obvious for the fidelity test, and then
Yeah.
him getting shot so much. I feel like it's like, oh, I don't know, man, because I feel like they're making us feel like he's a host, and then
Yeah.
when something really happens, like, oh shit, he really was it. So I don't think he is.
Okay.
But and then it turns out that red pearl was actually Ford. That was like
Yeah.
pretty obvious, and
But yeah, there were so many theories online about who that red.
Oh,
pearl
the Teddy
was,
one,
right?
the Teddy theory, which I thought it was
Yeah.
Teddy.
But I mean, like, I'm glad that they're clearing that shit up. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, we can speculate and theorize all we want, but
they were
Yeah.
so like it was so like anticlimactic. It's like, oh yeah,
It was Ford.
right.
like.
But what do we call Bernard now? We call him Bernarnold. So we call him Bernard Ford Durrell.
Fernarnold.
I know.
Fernarnold.
Yeah, because Ford like saved his own ass by jumping into Bernard, because then the cradle's gone
Yeah,
now.
because Angela pulled that
Yeah,
fucking
so-
dude's shit.
Yeah.
So since the cradle's gone, like simulation's gone, and that would have been Ford staying in that simulation.
All right, so I got a question about that now too. So since Ford went into Bernard's pearl, his head.
Yeah.
right?
Sorry, Mike.
Sorry,
So-
Mike.
So when he went inside of there, he's technically not gonna deteriorate like James Delos did, right? Because
Yeah.
he's not like fully sorry, he's not fully on his own
Oh.
out inside of the world. He's piggybacking off of
Yeah, and he
Bernard.
chooses to come out when he needs to. That's why
Yeah.
he stayed in the whole
shit.
system.
so
So maybe that was the key to like the true fidelity, is kind of piggybacking off a host.
because they're meant to be in the world, the way that they are,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we weren't, or in terms
Yeah.
of simulation or whatever.
Yeah, the
So-
consciousness.
So if you piggyback off of a host consciousness, you'll be okay. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like he's using him as a to piggyback, but to move to a different system or something, man.
Probably, yeah. That could be it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking Bernard, when the whole massacre is going down in the control room.
I still don't know. I know this question because I'm fucking confused about that shit
That's
too.
that's the most confusing part of the episode, and I had to watch it a couple times. How Bernard was like just walking through, like everybody's like fucking dying all around him, and he was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
Going toward the fucking computer,
The
like
control thing, and what did he do? Like, what did he input there? And then he bashed the thing.
I think he just shut down everything.
Oh, that's what he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he just shut down everything.
Yeah, he just shut it
Why
down.
was he like untouched during that entire?
Like he was a
scene?
ghost.
It's like fucking madness going around, like every fucking getting got.
Yeah.
Because he was on both sides. So, the Delos soldiers,
Mm.
he was with them at first, right? So the Delos soldiers weren't gonna fuck him up. And at the same time, he's a host like everybody else. So Ghost Nation wasn't
They
gonna
didn't
mess him up.
recognize it. Because they had those vests that would light up when the host would
Yeah.
show up.
But
So
he
they didn't
passed
like-
that though. He passed that at the door
did.
test.
I don't know.
I know,
He-
but he just walked through like nothing.
Yeah, like no one.
Yeah.
noticed
I feel
him.
like because he was known by both sides, so nobody's gonna attack him. If like Ghost Nation people are okay with him, and also the Delos soldiers are okay with him, like it doesn't. And plus they're preoccupied getting murked. Like, fuck.
That's true.
Like,
That is
man.
true. You're gonna notice somebody walking over here. Everyone's getting fucking got.
Yeah, Bernard was a.
But the way it happened just kind of confused me. You know, he just
Yeah.
walked all
Yeah, because they
casually.
seemed like a simulation,
Yeah.
right? But he
Just
actually
walking,
did
like-
it. Yeah.
Like what, looking around like, oh shit,
Right.
oh fuck. but yeah, this shit was all fun.
More answers in the next episode, probably.
Yeah. What else happened?
Yeah, there's a bunch of Bernards, so they have a bunch of
Oh yeah.
fucking android Bernards on reserve, which have like one of them has a scar. You see it? Has a scar on his head,
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't pay attention.
and then
I noticed like someone were like opened up their faces and stuff.
yeah,
I think there was like just the older
So
models, right?
There-
yeah,
there's not
yeah.
multiple Bernards
Walking
out at
around.
once,
Yeah.
Right.
See
Yeah.
that
It's-
crushes
it's
that one.
like-
Yeah.
It's like freaking Bernard 1.0,
Right.
Bernard
Yeah.
2.0.
Like some of them have the old skeleton, like
Yeah.
the old like robot skeleton, and then
Okay.
now the Bernard that's now like there is the half human, half host because he has DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
But up until that point, it was probably like he started off as a robot, and then gradually he started becoming bio whatever.
Yeah.
Bio real
Like
whatever.
synthetic human
Yeah.
with a.
Until finally I think the end of that evolution or whatever is the human host. Probably.
Yeah.
That's the one that they have now.
I just remember a storyline that was pretty dope watching. It was Dolores and what's her name, Charlotte.
Oh yeah.
That whole confrontation was crazy, dude.
Yeah. And then but then she ended up getting like distracted by the
Yeah, so
dad.
so what happened during that scene? It was
Oh, when they
Yeah.
stepped in with Abernathy on the
Yeah. in that room.
yeah, and then Hale, Charlotte try to be all like, all nice and shit, like,
so
hey,
first, I have
Dolores,
to give it
like,
up to Stubbs a little bit in this episode. Stubbs stepped up a little bit, right?
Oh,
He
and
sa-
then-
he
yeah.
saved them.
Yeah, because I mean, when Teddy walks in and Dolores walks into that room, right? Or before they get there, Sub is like trying to drill what's her name, Hale, is like, what the fuck is inside of his head?
oh yeah,
Like, what the
yeah,
fuck
like
is
I
inside of
know what the fuck that is.
And then she's like, that's above your pay grade type of bullshit,
Yeah,
right? So
yeah.
all right, I want to fucking raise. And he fucking
Yeah.
points the gun straight at Abernathy's head. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Like, do
because he
something.
finds out what actually that Abernathy is hiding and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was waiting for him to like step up a little bit because he's been treated like shit like the last couple episodes. So I'm like, yeah, dude, step up. I want to see you do something.
Yeah, right.
So when Teddy and Dolores walk into and they, have that confrontation, what? No, that was just fucking intense, dude.
Yeah. And then Hale almost got her fucking head sliced open.
Kind of the whole time I was waiting for like Dolores to like slap her. She had like that face that just
Yeah. Yeah, but she ended up not doing anything.
yeah.
Got distracted twice.
Twice?
Because remember, she was about to slice her head, and then
Oh, she
Gunshots.
sent away Teddy.
yeah, she said, and then the gunshots, and then the second time was Abernathy.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Pop off again.
Snaps her back.
Yeah, to Dolores. I almost called.
So I'm trying to remember. In that scene, was Strand there? No, right?
No.
No.
Strand hasn't showed up yet.
Okay, so that has okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting fucking mixed up.
Yeah, Strand's like way in the
Way in
future.
the future,
like,
yeah.
Way
Okay.
like, yeah, after that. And then the Irish
Oh, that's right.
fucked up.
Yeah. Dude,
But
something with the Delos soldiers, like, they're worthless. Those
They're
guys
stormtroopers.
are
I like
horrible.
stormtroopers.
I don't think
Yeah.
that Coughlin dude is Delos.
No,
Like,
no,
yeah,
I don't
he-
think
he-
so.
You thought he was like a mercenary,
I
right?
think-
I think he's a merc.
Third party. Like he's there for a different reason.
Yeah, I think they hired him because the information that they're pulling out is super like important. So
Yeah.
they'd hire whoever and whatever to shut it down, and whoever finds out, they'll probably just murk and just kill. Like they'd probably kill Stubbs. Like he doesn't give a fuck about Stubbs. So they, if that went well, they probably would have killed Stubbs.
I feel like I don't know. This is just like theorizing, but I feel like Hale and Emily are working together
Oh yeah, he said that
with
last time.
a third party. And since what is that Coughlin? Because they don't have any Delos security tags or whatever, right?
Could be like a Delos competitor or something.
Yeah, like they're trying to sell the tech or the IP to them, or they're trying to get the IP to them. But
Mhm.
as we can see, they were unsuccessful, and then that's when Strand comes in. So if they were to put it in the timeline, I think that's what it would be. I don't know. It's just theorizing, but
Yeah.
I feel like they're connected because the same hexagonal, what's it called, the Venn diagram looking
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
was spotted in Emily's notebook, and was spotted inside of those.
So you're saying she
secret-
could be a part of that?
Yeah, and I think how there was a mention between the Men in Black and Emily. She was like, "Oh, yeah, Hale invited me to this gauntlet thing or whatever, but I said, shove it up your ass."
Yeah.
And I feel like that was her way. Like that was her way into the part of working together and trying to like not connect.
Not seem obviously.
Yeah,
working
not
together?
seem obviously.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just theory.
So okay, so what's like the end game of getting Abernathy's information? So Dolores has it
Now she does, yeah.
now. She does. So what's she gonna do with it? Versus what is the other?
Why are they bringing that with them? Was it the
Valley
Valley
Beyond,
Beyond?
yeah.
Like, what the fuck is the Valley Beyond?
So Valley Beyond was where you found people.
The drowned.
Oh,
The
drowned
drowned
host.
people. It's the valley
The Valley Beyond.
beyond there. I don't know.
But-
Beyond
no,
the valley, but it's from the beginning where we saw all the hosts dead.
Okay, so
So it's all coming to that point now. So we're all going to that
there has
point.
to be some crazy significance. Like Dolores had said to Hale something about like all the souls you have kept there, and that line didn't go without notice for me because it kind of reminds how they've been collecting data from hosts, right?
Yeah.
And, like they're decoding humans. That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
They're decoding the human.
Oh, do you want the actual quote? I wrote the quote down.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
It's
can.
like you aren't coding the hosts. You're decoding the humans. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, it's all every piece of this human world has been backed up and copied, except the human mind, the last analog device in the digital world. we weren't here to decode to code the hosts. We're here to decode the guests, which just means
So-
like, yeah,
I feel like the what is it called? The souls you have kept there, what Dolores had said to Hale, is the data that they have of all these guests. I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I don't know how the significance of it, but it has to be. I don't know. I'm thinking like there's a cradle with like human consciousness instead of host consciousness.
Uh huh.
You know, because
So then, like, yeah, there's a cradle with human consciousness, whereas they're not on loops. They're just living in this fucking
inside of the matrix or whatever,
Yeah,
it's called, right?
dude. Oh
Right,
man.
so-
Fucking.
So you know, like the cradle with all the host loops in it, right?
Uh huh.
And they're essentially living in the loops. And then when you look at if they were a separate cradle with humans in it, right? They can't put them in the bodies because they haven't figured that out yet.
Yeah.
So right now they're keeping the data or
They're
keeping
like
those.
they're like in
human-
purgatory.
Yeah, essentially.
Fuck.
So I don't know. It,
Yeah.
it sounds like a cool theory. It sounds like that.
I
could
feel like,
happen,
yeah,
but-
because the park is sort of like a testing ground for
Yeah.
immortality. That's what Delos wanted. Like they wanted a way for people that can pay to kind of live forever. And that's why they wanted to do a kind of a clone. But I guess the next step for Ford would be living in a system, in a artificial system, like because the park was like a way of observing like how humans mind work, and a controlled environment where like the hosts were the control, and then
Yeah.
the people were
the
variables.
variables. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what changed everything. So yeah, so that's something that they wanted to probably market. And then what, I don't know, yeah, like Dolores, like I don't know what she wants to do with it. Like she probably wants to use it and then use how everybody thinks, and then
Oh.
I don't know, implant it,
Yeah.
or use their variables for hosts to be more human,
Oh shit. Yeah.
so they
Right.
can live out in the real world or something.
Like undetected.
Yeah, undetected. Like there's no way for them to like actual think, oh, are they human or are they hosts?
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know if like they have all these, if they have all that data, and this data would ping it. It's like if A doesn't work, go to B. So it's all gonna go through a whole like line of
That's crazy.
code now, because they have all that data, because they've been doing it for so many years and so many personalities that they can use it to be fucking like actually real actual people.
Because they have like outliers like the Men in Black, where
Yeah.
like you have the truly evil type of people, right? And
Yeah.
then maybe they have the other outliers, but it's like goody two shoes and
Mm-hmm.
don't do anything because they have like the prairie lands in Westworld.
Yeah.
So they have all that variable, already. Yeah.
Yeah, all
plotted,
downloaded, so it can
And
go.
I could also see it going the other way of like her taking the data and like understanding it to understand human nature.
Mhm.
So like kind of predict our next move. Like if
Yeah.
they
Oh,
were
yeah.
to uprise, they got out and they knew how to take us down because they know how people act.
Exactly. They have so many
Oh,
other
shit.
people. Yeah, that's a good way
the-
too.
Yeah.
That's
the
the
key
other.
for them to defeat us.
Yeah. Instead
Yeah.
of limit, it'd be their way of defeating us.
Yeah. Fuck.
Fucking crazy.
Dude, yeah, they would think like so many steps ahead of us.
Crazy.
Fuck, I'm all scared.
That's all Terminator shit, right?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Skynet. I mean, this whole thing's been like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Are there any other loops that or characters we didn't talk about?
Let's see. We got.
Bernard,
They
I
show.
just-
We
I
did
like
talk
how
about
Teddy's just
Charlotte.
fucking bliss.
dude.
Dude, he fucked that dude up.
You know what that scene reminded me of?
Snow?
Jon Snow
Yeah.
and Ramsay, where he kept fucking.
Oh yeah, I just kept punching him.
To a pulp.
Yeah.
I guess we
Happy
could.
trails, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Fuck.
dude,
Fuck
he
that fool.
wrecked them. I guess Dolores more. I don't know. How much should we talk about Dolores? There's really
I-
not much. I don't think there's a lot of
I like
thing in
her
this episode.
performance in this episode.
Yeah.
She had to jump back and forth between Wyatt personality and
Hmm.
Dolores.
Oh yeah, then when she saw Maeve, like she was gonna
Oh,
kill
yeah.
Maeve. after
She was gonna,
got
well,
shot.
yeah, she was gonna mercy kill her, right? Or
Yeah.
she was gonna give her her gun, right, to kill
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like let me end this pain for you. type
Oh.
of shit.
Yeah, and she was
So-
just gonna
so-
do it.
Do you think they didn't see? Go back to Teddy.
Oh, shit.
I like how he was blasting fools when they're all dead. Like they were on the loading dock. I remember seeing, and then he was like they're all dead already. Like all up in there. Just like,
He didn't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah.
all ruthless. Like Teddy, they're already dead.
I know, double tap.
Yeah.
That was his double tap.
Yeah.
Or like that was tight too, and just like some random. But when Clementine, like,
Dude,
when
she
she had
was-
that guy, when she had that guy as a shield, that she just pulled out his sidearm, and then just like shot him.
Shot him
That
still,
was-
so just gotta
She
make
was
sure.
dope.
Oh yeah, that was tight.
I want her to come back.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, so Dolores and Maeve scene, I don't know. I feel like Dolores was trying to like she basically said the person I know like wouldn't have gotten caught up like this, some shit, right?
Yeah.
And like she wasn't gonna just kill her. She like essentially did what Maeve was doing to everybody else and giving her the choice. Like, do you like?
Yeah.
I can end this for you right now.
Mhm.
And she's like, no, this pain is all I have left over.
Yeah.
So she's like, all right, well, we out then.
Yeah. But no, she did
Yeah.
get distracted, didn't she, after that? Like, she wanted to, she, like, pull out the gat, and then she's like, and she got
Well, I
distracted.
think she pulled it out. That's when she said,
Oh.
you know, like, I can end this for you right now. And she's like, no, like, don't do it because this is all I have. Or just
Do you
kinda,
think
like, puts it-
Maeve will still keep going and trying to find her fucking daughter? Because, you know, we saw Lee Sizemore, right?
I
like
feel like
Liv.
No,
that
I think-
has to happen. in
Yeah,
a
I
way.
think she will because she saw the Ghost Nation
Yeah,
take her.
Ghost Nation.
So I think that's
has
a-
her. So
Yeah, that's a reason. I think she, instead of like, well, she's gonna find her obviously, but then gonna find out more about the Ghost Nation. Maybe
Yeah.
join them, or like, you know, just kind of like.
see what the fuck they're up to, dude.
Yeah,
'Cause we
exactly.
don't know what the fuck is up with that.
Yeah,
storyline.
that's like next
just see them-
episode.
Oh my god, that just opens up
Yeah.
another like lane of fucking
Yeah.
floodgates.
Yeah, seriously.
Like-
But I'm glad we get to see it because they've
Yeah.
been showing up, you know, throughout the entire season, or yeah, the entire season so far, and not knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like part of Westworld, but it's like another genre, I guess. Like, cause you see like Japanese Shogun World, and you
Yeah.
see like the Indians and the Raj, and now you
Yeah,
see
yeah.
like the Native Americans in Westworld, but you know, all kinds of. And then you did briefly see the fucking racist ass motherfucking Chinese.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Chinese
Building a
building
railroad
train
and
track.
shit.
Yeah.
Out of
But,
people,
uh,
dude. It's like,
Yeah.
So do you think the Ghost Nation is like straight up woke?
I think
so.
one of them is, and they woke up every like Ketcha. I think that's
Yeah.
Ketchita.
Akechita.
Yeah.
Akechita. Yeah, that dude probably woke everybody up, and that's why they do what they do.
Because if you
Because
think
he was the
about
early
it,
one too.
yeah, he's an older host. Like he's like Dolores' age / like Angela's
Yeah,
age.
I think
Yeah.
wasn't he? He was in that
The
Logan
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Logan
presentation. He
Yeah,
was in the
Logan
room.
presentation.
Yeah, he was in there.
it was him. Yeah, him and Angela that got.
Oh
got those to
yeah,
the
that's
table.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Shit.
he's been more woke than anybody.
Yeah.
Probably.
Did you see? You know, Angela. That wasn't really a thorn crown.
What was it?
It was dead fingers from all the people she killed.
Ew.
Oh fuck! I didn't realize that.
Yeah, they she tweeted that too, like the actual.
What?
Yeah,
Oh.
Crazy.
like they did a
Because
close
she
up,
had
and it was like,
it.
ooh, hell
And
no,
She got dressed up for that last scene though.
right?
they-
Like
they
they took
cleaned
the
her up.
crown
I was like,
off, her hair's
The
on
fuck?
point.
You're all like done up. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's our last scene then. Why not?
Yeah.
Did they show Elsie this episode? I don't remember.
They did. They did when she took out the thing, cause she was trying to. It was really short. Like she was
Oh,
trying
she
to
took
rush
out-
Bernard,
Bro.
Oh
and
right,
then
right, right.
and then she put the thing back, and then she patched him back up.
Uh huh.
I think, fuck, man. I think Ford's gonna kill her. Cause we don't see her
Ford
in the end.
is. Ford Arnold is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
Robert
when,
Ford Arnold or Robert.
when he gets found on the beach, he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
I wonder if
Unless-
Ford is still in there. when they
At that
find him on
time?
the beach. You know, I was like, oh, like what happened to them? I killed. That could have been Ford saying.
Yeah. And remember when they try to get in his head, it's like, I don't know, it's debugging itself. So it was the same thing when Ford was in the system. It kept debugging itself. Like it was like a virus.
Ford in there when they were doing that to him?
I think
They're
so.
like waterboarding him, or no, not waterboarding him, but
Yeah, waterboarding.
yeah.
I think
Was
he's
he-
in there, and then it's preventing the Delos employees trying to get in because it's like, man, I don't know what's going on. It keeps debugging. Like I can't get in. I can't get anything from them. That's why they're trying to waterboard him, so they try to find more information.
I was tripping out when he actually did give the location of Abernathy. He was like all like all kinds of like tears running out his eyes. Like he was like holding back, I guess, or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Like that tripped me out.
I feel like you gave it up too easy, though, man.
Yeah.
That
there's
info,
a-
like, what's
There's a
back
theory
there?
online saying that, you know how in order to get information out of Bernard, they're like analysis, and then he'll like say repeat anything, right? So there's I don't know, some people online they said that Hale actually whispered something in his ear before she said, "Oh, tell him." You know, like when Strand comes in.
Yeah, why would he want him to say? Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Oh, you
just-
never mentioned that other stuff from the episode when you put on the caption.
Hmm?
When you put on the caption.
Oh,
from
and
the
it
last
said
episode.
Hale?
Yeah.
So I did follow up on that.
It was just a typo?
HBO
Fucked up.
they fucked up,
Oh.
and then they fixed it now. So
Oh.
now it says Elsie instead of Hale.
Okay, so just to go back, we were watching the previous episode.
With the subtitles on.
With the subtitles on, and then when Elsie was talking, they had put Hale, like Hale saying this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and the reason why Bernard was inside it was like his first when he was introduced to the cradle and when he went into the cradle, and then Elsie was kind of like off screen saying stuff, and that's why we found it a little suspicious because like you didn't
Yeah.
see Elsie say it, but it's Elsie's voice, but it says Hale.
Because Westworld could, yeah, I thought they were just trying to be all meta as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Because their website is all meta, you know.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Oh,
I
like,
went on
yeah.
there recently. It's fucking crazy.
yeah. So I thought that was like an Easter egg for the fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, truth
I
be
would've-
told, going back at it, HBO did fix the problem, and
Okay.
now it says Elsie instead of Hale.
Fuck. That would have been a sick Easter egg though
Yeah.
to find like.
See, they got eagle eye fucking fans though. Like
Yeah.
people are fucking out there dissecting every frame. Every
Dude,
fucking
yeah. I watch it with
aspect of
subtitles.
it.
I
Yeah.
have to. This is like,
Yeah,
I miss so much.
sometimes it helps to catch more stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because they come up with, like, you know, their quotes and then they mention things like, fuck, what the fuck? And I hate rewinding it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, going back.
Yeah,
But,
but-
yeah, we'll see. You know, like,
The
people that
season
died,
four is-
Abernathy died.
Yeah.
Sizemore's
yeah,
still
yeah.
alive.
Sizemore. Yeah. So do you think Sizemore's gonna try to fix up Maeve?
Yeah.
I think
definitely.
so.
Yeah.
He has a connection with her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he
like,
feels bad.
He feels bad for betraying them.
So then what happened to Felix and Sylvester?
Fuck, they're
'Cause-
probably. Maybe they helped the Men in Black. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Or oh maybe
I don't know.
yeah.
I'm just spitting out shit, but
Or they get fined or they get taken by the Ghost Nation maybe.
oh, maybe.
Hmm.
We'll have to see next episode because Ghost
I'm
Nation.
surprised Sylvester wasn't with Sizemore.
Yeah,
Actually-
right. He wanted to get out the most.
I
Yeah.
think they showed up in a different buggy. No, am I tripping? Am I just...
I don't know. I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't see him run out. They had soldiers in a different buggy.
And then Hector and
Armistice. We don't know.
and then
They kind of split up.
the girl with the dragon tattoo. Yeah. Yeah, we don't know. We didn't see them at all in this episode. So
Yeah.
that's another one.
Yeah,
I
this
have a
episode
feeling
went
they're gonna-
fast.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're gonna end up with a ghost name. They're gonna show that dude Akecheta's like origin,
Yeah.
and I think they might end up like you know how they jump timelines and shit.
Yeah.
So they might show them like how they I don't know maybe.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that's what
they're
they
not
do.
killing hosts anymore. They're killing freaking humans almost.
No, they're not killing humans.
Well, they're
There's-
like sacrificing them.
Wait, what? I think
no, the Ghost Nation. No, they're not.
They
Yeah,
really
didn't they
did.
bring those the people to the river, and then kind of said, "Oh, you're gonna get judged," and then just kind of disappeared.
Yeah, but I think they did that just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they just let him go after that because
That was when he told him Stubbs, right? That one quote where
that
he's
one
like,
quote, yeah,
he's like, you're only alive as long as the last person remembers you or something like that.
yeah.
Like so, yeah. I think they're
Like,
just fucking with the humans,
like
but
they're there to put humans in yeah, put them in their
yeah.
place basically.
And I don't think they're killing hosts either.
No, they're not. Remember when they saw Maeve the first time and they wanted Sizemore?
Oh yeah,
They're like, we don't
I
want you
think they're
guys. We
just
want
rounding
Yeah.
up humans to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah.
something.
But we'll see. It's the next
Or
episode.
or
so-
maybe another theory is that they're rounding up humans and they're not killing hosts, but they're hoping to get them an audience with a Ketchita so he can get them woke too. He probably has Maeve powers, maybe,
well, I mean,
because
yeah.
he's that
if
old too.
if he's been like yeah old and he's like
Yeah, he's been through a
feel like,
lot.
I feel like you have a
Yeah.
good
Because
idea
if
with
he's
that.
woke, he remembers a lot like that too.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Maeve has her powers because she hacked herself into that, too. Because like, remember so she got herself killed so that they could take out the bomb.
Yeah.
And then she like upped her like administration level, so she did it herself. So I don't think anybody else. I think that's why she's overpowered, because she fucking did that shit on her own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's like conniving like that.
Yeah, but she's like the only one sticking to like wanna like kind of hold ties because she still wants to find her daughter.
Yeah.
And then Dolores mentioned that it's like that's how they hold us down, kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh yeah, where she said something like family is a construct or some shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, to
Like
hold
your
us
kid.
down.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then if they blew up the cradle, that means they blew up the storyline, right?
Uh-huh.
Like their backups and everything, and that's why they're like, we're truly free, is because
Yeah.
they don't have that loop anymore.
For us to fall back on.
And then,
Yeah.
like they were explaining in, the last episode of saying that all their stories are here. This is where everything is like kept.
Yeah.
And since they blew that up, now they don't have any more stories. It's like they do what they want.
Yeah, it's like no going back.
It's the timeline's kind of weird too, because remember, so okay, going forward more, that one black chick who first finds Bernard, she's like, hands up, asshole, that dude, that chick.
Yeah.
She also reported when Strand first shows up and they're with Bernard and Stubbs.
Yeah.
And then she's like, they destroyed the cradle. She was the one who reported to Strand that they destroyed the cradle.
Oh shit. Yeah.
How long ago did that happen? You know what I mean? When between the cradle getting destroyed,
Yeah. And her.
Bernard getting found, and then her reporting it to them as they're like, because they're walking towards the mesa, right?
The train tracks or whatever.
They're on the train tracks walking towards the mesa.
Yeah.
So
Well, they found Hale, right? And Hale's
maybe.
like, oh, when they found Hale at the end, everything was destroyed. Cradle.
Wait, where did they go after that? So after that whole scene happened, right?
After
they
the
go inside
cradle?
of yeah, or
They went to the
after
mesa.
she reports, after she reports, oh, like
oh, they went to the mesa. Yeah,
She's still in the mesa. For some reason, she hid and she.
yeah. They were like,
Huh.
were they in the place where all the like the bodies were? It's like
Yeah.
in storage. And that's when she said like, oh, he seems to keep slipping away from us.
Yeah.
And that's before they found out he was a host.
Yeah, and then they went to where Ford's old little house,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then they found the underground lab.
So that's where they went after that.
Yeah, after that they went there. They're like,
That
oh
makes
shit,
more
we gotta
sense.
go back to the Valley of Beyond. Because that's the only places they have. Sweetwater, Valley Beyond, Cradle, and Mesa. That's it. Westworld's not that big.
Escalante, that was that town.
Oh shit.
Oh.
I
Remember
remember
last time,
Oh
the
yeah,
first-
yeah.
the first town.
That was Lawrence's town. Right?
No, that's the first town. The where Wyatt where Arnold gets killed by Dolores.
Oh, it's
when
Escalante.
Ford gets
the
killed.
the Wyatt,
killed
yeah,
by
the Wyatt,
Dolores.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when Ford gets killed too.
They get killed in the same spot.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Escalante.
Mm.
Remember that last time. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh yeah, it was Escalante.
the other town where Lawrence is from. Now I don't know.
I don't know where he's from. Doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yes.
Sucks.
He was a good character. I liked him.
Yeah. But I
Who
think
else we got?
I think we went through everybody.
I think we got everybody. Man in Black. It's pretty. He didn't show up after he got shot so many times. We kind of covered him and
Can't wait to see his daughter again.
yeah.
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait to. I think that's about it, huh?
Yeah.
I want to see what she's all about. Like what her story arcs.
Tell you, dude. She's gonna meet up with Hale. They're gonna fucking propose a new plot. Watch.
She's gonna meet up with Hell, be like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fuck you been?"
We had a plan. And you messed it up, dude. Yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see Akecha. I'm a ketchup. I'll catch up.
I wonder if it's gonna be a full episode of that, or is it gonna be?
So from what I gathered from like view, is that he had a wife or like a significant other.
I want to say wife, yeah.
Yeah, wife, and then she gets kidnapped by the what's it called? The aliens, whatever. That Maeve who kept drawing.
Just the text.
Yeah, the text.
Yeah,
Oh
whatever.
yeah. Yeah.
But the kid's just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
They straight up made that image into like their religion and shit.
Oh yeah, because that
Oh,
girl,
right.
that kid, like carved
That-
a.
It was like
Yeah.
carving and shit.
Yeah.
They made it like a part of their.
Yeah, so he probably so he's like, fuck just happened, like some aliens abducted my wife. and
Yeah.
shit.
The
I
one
think he
thing I
like ended
remember
up
from that-
like Maeve, because Maeve had different storylines or had that previous
Yeah.
storyline.
So maybe he started
And went
remembering
back.
once they started or something like that. I don't know. Like I think them seeing the text like that in
Yeah.
broad daylight probably kind of like
Uh,
triggered them a little bit, maybe.
to awaken.
Yeah. So it was the humans' fault.
Yeah, the one image I got out of that trailer that really stuck with me was Akecheta going up to Ford's dead body.
Oh yeah.
That I want to know what that was. That was the one thing I was like, oh shit, like, are you woke at this time? What the fuck? So I don't know. I'm looking forward to that in the next episode.
Yeah, with Ford outside of the system now, Man in Black, he's not. He can pretty much do whatever he wants now without Ford, like kind of interfering.
Yeah.
Because
he
he
was
kind.
he was.
Yeah.
He was like, you know, he off that one Federado when they went.
Yeah.
Oh, Gus Fring.
Yeah, Gus. Yeah.
Yeah.
The way he offed him, kids talking to him and shit. That was
Yeah.
because he was
Yeah.
inside of the cradle, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now,
Now he does. I don't think he is. He's out of like full control. He can see and like whatever hear what happens, but like through Bernard,
probably like
Robert Bernardo.
that mesh network radius.
Yeah. But that's about it.
Cool.
All right. I think that then call it, I guess,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
wraps up that
That
episode.
wraps up our episode.
for the most part.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us for another episode of the CR. I am Uncle Geno. This
You know,
is
kingcrux. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, on YouTube too. YouTube.com/kingcruxtv.
Yep, and I'm incognesto. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And
There you go.
yeah.
Yeah, we need to put more vlogs on that.
I know, dude.
Do some more
Do some shit.
galibanting.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
All right, thanks for watching the CR, guys. We'll see you next time. Probably we'll do this again next Friday. Today's
Yeah.
Friday. The Warriors just won the chip.
No.
So-
Sweep. They just slept right now.
So spoiler alert on that shit.
We'll probably want to
Probably-
upload this.
prob-
This is probably like a couple of
A
days
week
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right, thanks. We'll see you next time. Peace.
All right. Peace
Cheers.
out. Thanks.
Later.